Hey y'all, it's Miss A. Today we're going to be looking at equivalent ratios. We're going to be given two ratios. Remember, that's just a comparison of two numbers. And we're going to determine if the two ratios are equivalent, if they're the same value. So to do that, if you look at number 1, we have the ratio 2 to 1, and then the ratio 16 to 8. So the first thing we're going to do is write those ratios as fractions. So 2 to 1 can be written as 2 over 1. And 16 to 8 can be written as 16 over 8. So there are a couple ways we can do this. I'm going to show you both ways. One way that probably majority of you are probably going to go to is what's known, y'all probably heard of it before, the butterfly method, the cross multiplying. Just like y'all did in elementary where y'all determined if two fractions were equivalent or which one was greater. What we could do is butterflies, so I would crisscross 8 times 2 and then 16 times 1. Now you could circle these. I don't like to circle it because I feel like it gets too crazy, so I just draw a line. I'm going to multiply these two numbers together. 1 times 16, I'm going to write it up here, is 16. And then I'm going to multiply 2 times 8, and that also gets me 16. Because these cross products are equivalent, these two ratios are equivalent. So are they equivalent? Yes. Now the other method you could use, which doesn't always work or might be a little bit harder to see, is try to see if there's a relationship going across from 2 to 16 and the same relationship going from 1 to 8. So in this case, I know that I can multiply 2 times 8 and that will get me 16. I can do the same thing down here. 1 times 8 will get me 8. So because I'm multiplied by the same factor on top and bottom, or my numerator and my denominator, they are equivalent. So whichever way you prefer, cross multiplying or finding that relationship across if there is. This relationship just has to be the same. Same thing here, my cross products have to be the same. All right, number 2, we've got the ratio of 4 to 3, and then the ratio 14 to 9. So again, you can choose how you want to do it. If you can try to find a relationship or cross multiply. We're going to cross multiply. So I'm going to multiply 4 times 9. Now, hopefully you know that already, but if you don't know that it's equal to 36, remember you can use your chart. There is one available to you on Canvas to refer to underneath the video on the agenda. You can find a multiplication chart to refer to. So we're doing 4 times 9, so you can go to 9, go down 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you see that it's equal to 36. So I'm going to put that here at the top. 9 times 4 is 36. Now I'm going to multiply 3 times 14. Now, obviously, my chart's not going to help me for that because 14 is too big, unless I extended my chart a little bit. So I'm going to go over here to the side and do 14 times 3. 4 times 3 is 12. Carry the 1. 3 times 1 is 3, plus 1 makes 4, so 42. So because these cross products are not the same, these two ratios are not equivalent. So no, they are not equivalent. Cross products have to be equivalent. All right, number 3, we have 2 to 7 and 5 to 14. So again, I'm going to cross multiply. So I'm going to start with these. 7 times 5 is 35. And then here, we've got 14 times 2. Again, not one that I might know. You could skip count by 2s. That would be pretty easy. 14 times 2, I get 8, and then 2. So 28. These cross products are not the same, so I know these ratios are not equivalent. And number 4, last one we're going to do together. We've got 20 over 10, 20 to 10, and then 2 to 1. These are improper, and it's okay that they're improper. We can leave them as improper fractions. That doesn't make a difference. Now, if one of them was improper and the other one was proper, that would be a clear sign that they were not equivalent. But these are both improper. So I'm going to cross multiply. 20 times 1 is 20. 10 times 2 is 20. So these cross products are the same. So yes, these ratios are equivalent. And that's it, guys. It's pretty simple, just figuring out the cross products, or you could try to find that relationship going across. So for example, here I could have done divide by 10 for both. Okay, that would have worked. Over here where they were not equivalent, I could do 7 times 2 to get me 14, but if I multiplied 2 times 2, I would get 4, not 5. So that would prove that they were not equal. Nothing times 2 would get me 5. Definitely not 2. Anyway, so what I want y'all to do is I want you to pause the video, complete these 2 on your own, okay? Complete number 5 and 6 on your own, and then unpause the video and see if you got them correct. All right? So go ahead and pause the video, and I'll see you back here in a minute. All right, guys. Now that y'all are, you got the answers done, hopefully. Let's see if you got them correct. So 12 to 9 and 2 to 1. So if I cross multiply 12 times 1, I get 12. Multiply 9 times 2, I get 18. These cross products are not the same, so these are not equivalent. And then over here, we've got the ratio 2 to 4 and 3 to 6. So if I cross multiply, 6 times 2 gets me 12. 4 times 3 gets me 12. These cross products are the same, so yes, these ratios are equivalent. And that's it, guys. Hopefully you got those 2 questions right. If you did get them wrong, please don't hesitate. You should immediately jump on Zoom with me. Should have it open all day today. If y'all have any questions over anything, if you're a little bit confused, please contact me via Zoom or email. Y'all have a great day, and make sure y'all get y'all's iExcel skill done today, okay? The goal score is an 80 or higher, like always, and make sure you're signed in before you begin working. Y'all have a great day, and I will talk to y'all soon. Bye, guys.